Today's sponsor is Audible.
Please visit audiblepodcast.com/Frangela for a free audiobook download. Welcome, I'm Angela V. Shelton, and this is my very best friend,
Frances Callier.
We are Frangela, and welcome to Frangela's Idiot of the Week.
Wait.
This is where we take some time out to honor those people who spend their days and nights being stupid.
And we have a fresh stack of stupid for you today.
I smell the dumb, and it's dumb.
Let's get started.
Let us get started. Our nominee number one today for Idiot of the Week, Clyde Gardner.
Now, Clyde was in a relationship with a woman. He had a baby with this lady, and
so it was a serious relationship.
It was serious, you know. And let me tell you something. He apparently wasn't the best boyfriend, and they were having some problems.
She threw him out a few times.
She did. So that did not make Clyde happy. So what Clyde decided to do was he decided, unfortunately, he wanted to murder her.
Well, I get it. I mean, you're having problems in your relationship. Do you go to therapy?
No.
Do you maybe read some books, self-help books? No. You just think of a murder plot.
Right.
That's what you should probably do with the mother of your child. So Clyde sits down and goes, now how can I kill her in a way that I don't get caught? Which, you know what?
Yeah.
First of all, a good idea not getting caught.
That's right.
Good, right direction.
Right direction.
Okay? You shouldn't try to kill people at all, but if you're going in that direction, try not to get caught. Right?
So you know what Clyde says? He says, you know what?
Should I poison her?
No.
Maybe I could electrocute her somehow, get her in the bathtub and throw a toaster in.
No. What Clyde decides what he must do is find a bear, kill a bear, skin it, gut it, and wear the bear's skin and pelt and paws and feet. Then go find his girlfriend, attack her.
In the bear outfit. Paw her to death.
Yes, maul
her. Then, of course, the police will think that she was mauled by a bear while taking out the trash.
Then I think he got up from his meth-infused state and said,
you know what?
What?
I think it might be hard to kill a bear.
Yeah.
And skin it. Yeah. Plus, wearing the suit might be awkward, and I don't know how to sew.
Right.
So top stick or double stick tape.
Something.
I don't know what I'm going to do to keep it closed, And then mauling her inside of it, he saw some kinks in the plan.
Right. So he had used to be like a derby driver, and he knew this guy. So he said, you know what I want you to do? I want you to run my ex-girlfriend off the road.
He told the guy how you can hit the car so it'll definitely turn,
And he was like, and if you don't kill her, when you run off the road, I'll be waiting on the side of the road with a piece of glass to cut her.
So he was just going to take a piece of glass and cut her throat. So his friend, being not crazy, called the police.
Thank goodness.
Told them about this plan, and then recorded his friend telling him the plan, and now that man is in jail. Clyde,
you're an idiot.
Clyde, when you're stupid, sometimes you just have to put up with getting dumped.
Yes.
And in fact, there may be a connection between you're stupid and getting dumped.
There probably is. I can't believe that he said, I'm gonna maul her as
in a bear. I just don't even know, if no matter what you did to me, any man, I'm trying to think my worst relationships or anything. If I wanted to kill somebody, where do you get to wear a bear suit? It's first of all, you're not a hunter. Are there just bears all over the place? They're just I totally am not afraid of humans. Kill me. What makes you think you're gonna kill a bear? Number one. I mean, get a pit bull, something that you could actually maybe get, they got tons of them at the shelter, right?
I know.
But you got a bear? They're higher on the food chain.
I know, and that's the thing, it's if I were the bear, if he ever went near a bear, that bear should just eat his ass. Just eat him.
I think in general, we're in favor of the bears. Yes. You know what I mean? You come near a bear, I'm in favor of the bear just swatting you.
I know.
Like that bear guy, Bear Grylls, whatever.
Yeah, Bear Grylls.
You play with bears and it's shocking when they eat you.
When you get eaten by a bear.
I'm sorry, I got no sympathy. And we didn't see that crap, because you know what? That's some bullshit.
Yeah, that is
That was
bullshit.
stupid.
Next up.
Why can't you just be a normal ex-boyfriend and stand on her front lawn and call her a bitch?
Totally. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
What happened to that? Leaving her some annoying voicemail messages.
Yeah.
Maybe calling her a whore from a parking lot at the mall. From afar.
Yeah. Next up,
Our next idiot nominee.
we have Sandra Jarrett. Now, let me tell you something.
First of all,
I don't know how I feel.
First of all, you really, this is a woman. I want to
Yes.
state that emphatically.
She looks like she's straight up out of Central Casting from Winter's Bones.
Okay.
Okay.
And let me tell you something. Not her first day, I'm guessing.
No.
That's not in the article, but I'm guessing she's familiar with prison procedure.
Yes.
Like, if I walked into prison and saw her, she'd be the bitch I'd go to and be like, so how does this work?
Yes.
Like, doesn't she like the person you'd ask questions? Be like, where's the food? When do we eat?
Yeah. When do I lick your butter?
Yeah, which guards are really craptastic. You know, totally. Because
Yes.
no, you're licking her butter. She's
Yes.
nobody's bitch.
No,
That-
she's
that
nobody's
I can
bitch.
tell you.
So Sandra, let me tell you something about Sandra, okay? But this is my issue about Sandra. I don't know if I can actually call her an idiot because I have felt this way.
All right, we identify with the feeling.
Okay.
Okay, let's start.
Okay.
Sandra was waiting for a package from UPS.
Right.
Already you're on her side.
Yes.
Do y'all remember a time when UPS would give you some kind of window?
Right.
Do you remember, I don't know if people know this. You may be too young, but there was a time when UPS would be like, we'll be there Tuesday between this and this.
Yeah,
now, they
2
weren't
and 6.
It was never convenient, but you had a window. I've had UPS come at 9 o'clock on a Friday night.
Yes. Okay.
And I'm like, what are you doing? And act like I'm weird.
Well, let me tell you something.
Like,
But Sandra, let me tell you something. She's waiting for a package. She's waiting and
waiting.
waiting and waiting.
It's an important package, clearly.
Clearly.
I don't know if it's her teeth, because I think they're missing in this, the way her mouth is.
Yeah.
I think it's...
But the package has been not there, and she's waiting 2 extra days. It's 2 days late.
So now, I'm going to go with whatever she's been taking,
Yes.
maybe meth,
Yeah.
now it's really important that she's really
important.
focused.
Yes, yes. So when the UPS guy gets there, she pulls a rifle on him. And it's like, no, I need to speak to your supervisor, okay?
Now, here's my thing.
What?
I feel that she could have accomplished speaking to a supervisor without the rifle.
Yes.
I think that
I
the
think
rifle...
that's a 1-800 number.
The rifle was an unnecessary accoutrement of the moment.
Okay, I can hear what you're saying.
I think it was overkill,
It
if you'll
may have been a
pardon the
little overkill.
possible pun.
But Angela, we have all been sitting there waiting and waiting and waiting. I bet you she called. Let me tell you something. I bet you Sandy called and was
Well,
like,
you
hey,
know what?
where's my package?
I know she didn't she doesn't look like somebody who does computer tracking.
No.
That I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Sandra don't have a Facebook page.
Yeah, right.
But that's an assumption. That's an assumption I'm making, and it's wrong to assume. But I'm safe because she's in that orange thing, which means in jail.
Yes.
So she held him hostage, and they were able. UPS supervisor called the police.
Yeah.
Which was very nice.
Could you imagine? Cause I think Sandra probably called him up and was like, "Look, I got your UPS.
I got your
driver
boy here now. I got your boy in brown here
Yeah,
now.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
your boy in brown. Excuse me, ma'am. I'm sorry. What are you saying? You're holding? Is he okay?
No, let me tell you what Brown can do for me.
Is he okay?
No,
Is
no,
he alive?
No, he about to not be okay because my package is late.
Okay, well we're good. I'm writing it.
No more late
I know
packages.
what-
That's like
She's
the
got Tony.
eighth one
She
I've
got Tony.
had in
Tony.
the last 3 months.
I understand,
How am I
ma'am.
expected to
I
get my
understand.
methamphetamines?
You are absolutely right. It's Tony's. He's been calling 911.
Poor Sandra.
People, whenever you have to deal with it, just kidnapping is out of your range.
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay,
It's
don't.
bad.
You can't kidnap the UPS guy. No, this is what upsets me. Other people were waiting for their packages too, Sandra.
Yeah, you know what, Angela? Touche.
Where's the empathy?
Where is the
You just
empathy?
messed up a whole bunch of other packages. Next up, our next idiot. This is I'm gonna go with just the parents on this.
Yes.
I'm gonna read the headline. Family lost in corn maze calls 911 for help. This is in Danvers, Massachusetts. Apparently, Connor's farm.
Yeah.
They have every fall,
Yeah.
fall for the season. They have a corn maze, a cornfield maze.
Yeah.
Now all through the maze it's like 7 miles.
Yes, it's
but it should take you no more. At most, it should take you an hour. They
Right,
say to get
at
out of
most.
there. At most, but that's at most. But they've got clues and hints, and they've even give out maps.
Yes.
Maps are used to get you from point A to point B.
Yes. Well, this family gets disoriented
In the maze.
in the maze, and they are lost for a long
Until it gets
long
dark. The place is
time.
closing. And this is the thing. This cornfield is near a road, a busy road. So they can hear cars and traffic and everything. But
They can see
somehow,
lights from the street.
can't figure out what direction to walk in.
So,
They have
yeah.
2 children and a 3-week-old baby with them.
Yes.
Now, my first critique is of the hospital that let them leave with that bababy.
Yes, because there's something wrong with these
Something's
people.
wrong with these stupid people. You should have looked at them and those kids and been like, we need to keep this baby for a few more weeks. 3-week-old baby. Why are you going to a corn maze?
I know, but I love the phone call that they sent to the police. They were like, hey, because they called a couple times. They were like, hey, we're stuck in Connors Farm, and I don't see anybody, and we're really scared. It's really dark. We got a 3-week-old baby with us. And the farm manager was like, look, we can basically see and hear you, and you are 25 feet away from the exit.
25 feet away from the exit. They had to send in a search party, like they were the Donner Party or something. A search party into a family fun corn maze. This is like getting lost in like a public bathroom.
Yes.
There's one way in and one way out. You know what I'm saying? Like really, there are no faults. It makes no kind of sense.
You know, the way they talk about them is like, basically they kept on saying like, well, they could see the street lights, they could hear the cars, they could find a way out.
We could hear them. So this is how they found them. The family did this. We're here. We're here. It's Marco Polo. They basically played Marco Polo without closing their eyes and found them in less than 10 minutes. And this is the mother on the phone yelling at the dispatcher for 911. Never again. We thought this would be fun. Instead, it's a nightmare.
Because you're stupid.
Maybe when you're this dumb, you should stick to things that don't require you leaving your home, like puzzles.
Yeah.
You know, because I have a feeling a good 50-piece puzzle would be a nightmare for these people. We tried to play this puzzle, we thought it'd be fun, and we never finished it!
Please.
Idiots! I feel bad for those kids, too. I mean,
I know.
the poor farm owners, like, no one's ever done.
Never.
It's never happened.
99.9% people know.
I mean, people get out in like 5 minutes and like, that's it? Like, it's the kind of thing where we'd all be like, that wasn't really a maze.
Dude. So let's do this one. I think we skipped over this a little bit.
Oh, did we? Mm-hmm. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So next up, we have two friends who have been friends for a while, good buddies and pals.
They're really good friends. San Francisco.
Yes, okay. And what they decided, they were out at the playground having some drinks.
Ding, red flag number 1.
All right.
Many people recognize that a playground is not a bar.
Right.
That's not where adults go have cocktails.
So they're at this playground drinking, having some drinks. And one guy turns to the other guy and basically makes a disparaging comment about his mama.
You know what, your mama, she really fat.
What?
You got a fat mama. I'm saying she fat. Not like fat like P-H-A-T, I mean like obese. Like she should really count her points and get on some Jenny Craig.
So what does the guy do? Does he make a fat mama comeback? No.
Totally reasonable in that situation.
Yep.
Does he say, you've really hurt my feelings, I'd like to talk about respect? No, what does he do?
He pulls out a butcher knife and stabs the guy in the head.
Number of problems. Why are you carrying a butcher knife? Are you a butcher?
Right.
Are you a mobile butcher so that you actively have to butcher at any moment without any notice?
And also, when has that ever been an okay response, Angela? You know, we are best friends. Sometimes we don't agree with each other. Ow! I mean, really.
And this is my problem to the police. This is a quote from the cops, right? I've seen this happen before when people are lifelong friends and then one of them is on the floor dead. You've seen that happen before? What's going on with friendship in this country?
I know.
Like, oh my God, the whole best friends killing each other thing. It's, I mean, if I had a dime for every, stab in the head.
I know.
First of all, here's another problem. People who drink in playgrounds are what I call criminals. They're already in a problem, stupid place.
Yes, exactly.
And then on top of that, why are you? It's not a pocket knife. It's not a hunting knife. It's a butcher knife. It's not a knife that needs to be out your kitchen.
Yeah, and then he had to go to the, then you gotta walk into the emergency room with a knife in your hand and be like, well, what had happened? I had opened my mouth and I said, yes, I did call his mama fat, but then he stabbed me in the head.
Would you get over that? Would you forgive that? If I was like, dude, I thought about it. I'm really sorry that I stabbed you in the head.
No, I'm not getting past that. I'm not getting past the knife lodged in my skull. No.
Okay, but can you admit that you had something to do with it? I mean, you called my mother fat. I'm just saying. Can you admit your part in it? Just your part.
Yeah.
People.
Oh my God.
People who carry butcher knives, don't be friends with them, period. That's what I'm gonna say.
Right.
Next stop, our next idiot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, oh, did it fall? Hello, is it anyone, is it buzzy weird? Is it the clothes or anything?
No, it's good.
Okay.
No. So I think we're going to be able to use that.
Should we back it up? Do it again?
No, I would say just keep going, but when you choose the idiot of the week, I would not choose that as the winner.
Okay.
Just in case.
The stab in the head?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I think
Okay.
we're going to be able to use it, but just to be safe.
Okay. I haven't chosen one yet. Right?
Yeah.
We're still rolling.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Pot brownies, right? Is that right?
Yeah, pop brownies.
Those two.
Okay.
Right. Our next nominee for Idiot of the Week.
Oh, Lord.
This person is anonymous as of right now, but I hope that when they watch this podcast, as I'm sure they will, that they reveal themselves at least to us.
Yeah, please, please,
As
please.
reporters, we'd be bound by secrecy and we would never tell your identity.
Okay, so 3 senior citizens had to be hospitalized after being served brownies that they did not realize were laced with marijuana. Now, this is the problem, okay? These victims are in their 70s and 80s.
They were attending a funeral.
A funeral, okay?
One of their elderly friends had passed away.
Yes.
Now, apparently, the person who passed away had a medical marijuana prescription.
Right.
This person had cancer, and so this person consumed marijuana brownies legally in California, but nobody told the people at the funeral that these particular brownies had the pot in them.
These octogenarians, okay?
Now, this is the problem. I feel for them on this because if you don't tell somebody they're about to be high,
Yes. That is just not fair to
that's
be
really,
old
it's really bad to do to elderly people,
and
I think.
stoned.
Or like kids, like that, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like that kid that was the viral video with the kid who was coming back from the dentist and he was
Yes.
totally whacked out.
Yeah.
It's like they don't know. It's like, and also like even somebody might I should tell you if I just got you high.
Yes, and you know
Like,
what?
oh, dude, like before you eat it, like that's full of crack.
Exactly.
That casserole,
Yeah.
that hamburger casserole, crack. That's crack. That's crack. It's crack. I'm sorry.
But it was good.
I know, but it's crack. I'm sorry. It's for another friend of mine who's a crackhead. You know what? I'm gonna put a label on that. I'm gonna put a label: crack, meatloaf. Yeah, that's the problem. You don't do that.
That's the problem that happens.
They
with
all
this.
think they're dying.
Yes.
They're like, something's wrong.
But yeah, the room is spinning.
Oh, Eleanor, I don't know where I'm at, and I'm so hungry. These are the best Doritos I've ever had.
Oh, Lord.
These are delicious. I need more. Why are you looking at me? Why is everybody looking at me? Everybody's looking at me.
Turn on the black light. I'm feeling it.
In the white room. You
Black
can't do that to old people.
No, you cannot do that
You
to
have
old
to tell them
people.
because they're already at a funeral.
Yes, they're already sad and they're already emotional on the break because they could die any moment, and then you give them pop brownies. And this is what I think happened. What I think happened was somebody came into that whatever that person's house was, and those brownies were there.
You think
and
they were already
marked.
made?
They
They
were
were already
pre-made.
made.
And somebody was like, "Oh,
That's okay. I'm gonna say that that's lazy and cheap.
Yeah.
Don't eat the dead person's food. You're supposed to go to the deli and get some new cutlets and
Yes.
some things. You know what I'm saying? And be like, oh, we'll just put this on the plate. This person, was he not liked? I don't even
know.
understand. It just seems like a wrong boo. And
Boo.
I would think Martha Stewart would say, big no-no.
Yes.
At a funeral,
Yeah.
big no-no.
No. We
No
do not
pot
get
brownies.
grandpa and
No
grandma
pot
high.
brownies. Next up, our next idiot nominee, Tony Joe Sylvie.
Yeah, she's 49 years old, okay?
Why don't you take a good look at Tony?
Yeah. Now let me tell you something about Tony. Tony liked this man she had been with. His name was Peter Main, okay?
He's a leather artist.
Which I love, okay?
I'm gonna let you deal with whatever that means. I think it might involve gimp suits.
I think so too.
That's what I'm saying. She is, by the way, 49.
Yeah.
49 long, hard years.
Oh, Tony.
I mean, I'm looking at her and I'm like, Tony, you've been through a lot.
Yes.
that is a bad 49. That is
Years.
hard.
Hard. Like her face has been rubbed up with a brick, y'all.
Well, I'm gonna say that she fought her way out of Azerbaijan or something. She just looks like she knows some routes out of Croatia
Yes.
or into Afghanistan.
Yes.
I mean, she done time in a Turkish prison or two.
Twice.
Yeah, probably.
2 times.
You know, this is a woman who looks like if you had a problem, like your car was broken down, she's like, I can fix that, but then I have to kill you. You know,
Yes.
like she's just something about her looks like Ukrainian mob to me.
Well, this is the thing about getting together with Tony. When you get together with Tony,
It's
what
for
you-
life.
It's for life.
You don't, whether or not you're into that.
Yeah, you're going to be with Tony, okay, until Tony decides.
She like it. She's like herpes.
Yes.
Once you get it, you got it.
You got it. You got to be
That's
with
the way
Tony.
it is.
Because this guy, Peter Main, tried to leave her. So Tony was like, no.
So-
I'm going to stalk you.
She made over 1,000 phone calls, 700 emails in the space of 3 months. She continually egged his house and all of his property.
Yeah.
She rammed her car into his car, and she started a blog. Now, this is my thing.
Yeah.
Blogging has officially become uncool.
Yes.
Because how she learned? Who taught her how to blog?
Yeah.
Who taught her how to blog? She didn't know how to
Who showed
blog.
her WordPress?
Nobody showed. She shouldn't know how to do that.
Yeah.
Look at her. That person is not supposed to have a blog. And I dare you. There's no way you're ever gonna guess what her blog name is.
What is a girl?
What she calls herself.
What?
I don't know if I can say it. She calls herself Wounded Poetic Soul.
Yes. She got feelings. Tony's got feelings, okay?
Wounded Poetic Soul, not she beast with an attitude.
Yes. Not hitting the brick with a brick in the face. No.
Not crazy. Stay away from. Cross. No.
Yeah.
Wounded Poetic Soul.
You know what? Tony's got feelings, Angela.
And this is some of the things she wrote on her blog.
Yeah.
Pride goeth before the fall. Nice reference.
Yeah.
You are teetering on a ledge, and the bottom is beckoning to you with one more step. That's what she's writing to the leather artist who dumped her.
To Peter.
To Peter. You selfish, egotistical, evil old fool. Looks like you have met your nemesis. Huh, Peter? If there's one way to show somebody that you're their nemesis, it's a blog.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, that's how they know. Batman and the Joker just blogging.
Well, you know what? This is what
I
happens.
hate you, Joker. I hate you more, Black Man. Or what's a black man?
Yeah, or
Batman.
or black man.
Do you think the Joker's racist?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Seriously, like, do you still think yourself too important and too clever for it to happen to you? What? What to happen to him?
I don't know.
I believe there's a threat in here.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's clear. And it's not thinly veiled. So what happened was the police came in.
He reported it. He's like,
reported
someone
it.
she keeps destroying my property and harassing me.
So-
I'm a leather artist. I can't be interrupted. I'm working with leather.
So the police are trying to ask her
Delicate.
and be like, okay, Tony, what's going on here? And she was like, well, read my blog. Read my blog.
That's
I
what she
can tell
tells
you.
the police. See what they do? They read it. And guess what? She admits to destroying all of his property in the blog.
Yes.
People, I don't know how many times Frangela has to say this. Do not update your status with your criminal activities. Do not put up there, oh, I just robbed the bank. It's not helpful. It's called evidence.
But you know what I can't believe is that she was crazy enough, to just take her car and ram it into his parked car. That's a lot of aggression, girl.
Well, you know what I never understand about these situations,
What?
though? This is a relationship question I have, and maybe people can write to us at frangela.com and tell us what they think. Are you trying to get him back?
I think she's trying to get him back.
Because
She's
this is
trying
the
to-
thing. Because
I think-
if you want to express your hate,
Right.
I would think you would do one big, really bad thing.
Right, right.
Like you blow up his house, or
Right.
I'm not suggesting that or saying it's okay,
Right.
but you know what I mean. Or you you call his boss and say he's on drugs, or I don't know, something. But there seems to be this sort of, I want this person back, but all of these things, you're just making it worse.
Yeah.
Don't it?
Yeah.
Wounded poetic soul.
Yeah. So should we review?
Well, I guess so, huh? Is
Yeah.
it time, or do you
Yeah.
want to do? Is there anything else? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we're gonna review.
Here we go. All right. So first up, for idiot nomination for this week, we have Clyde Gardner, the man who thought that he should kill his girlfriend by killing a bear, skinning it, and wearing it as a suit to maul her.
But then instead asked his friend to get her in a car accident, and that when she was in the car accident, he would cut her throat with a piece of glass.
Oh my God.
That was the backup plan.
Yes.
Next we have Sandra Jarrett. She got sick of waiting for her UPS package and held the UPS driver until she could talk to his supervisor with a shotgun.
Yes. Next up, we have the family lost in the corn maze.
It took the search party all of 10 minutes to find them doing this. Where are you at? We're here. Where are you at?
Right
We're
here.
here. Oh, I found you.
Thanks.
Hi, okay, let's go.
Okay. Then we got the man who stabs his lifelong pal, lifelong girl, in the head.
Because of the your mama thing. You can't leave that out.
That's right. You're right. You're right.
Okay. Then we have somebody who put pot in the brownies at the elderly people's funeral. It's got some kind of style.
It does.
Doesn't it?
It does. Then we got Tony Joe Sylvie, who
Wounded
stalks,
poetic soul.
yes, AKA, and who stalks her boyfriend and crashes into her car, and then admits it all on her blog. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you where I'm leaning.
Where?
I'm leaning at the family that got lost in the maze.
So am I, because you are stupid.
And this is why. They're not drunk.
No.
They're not high.
Good point.
They don't appear to be. They can drive. They have some kind of licensing.
Yeah, they got use of their whole bodies.
They're clothed.
Yes.
They found this family activity and went to it. They have enough synapses going that this is stupid.
That's right.
How you get lost in a maze that is made for families?
For children.
You know the kids were probably like, Mom, just go right. Just go right. Mom, we just gotta go. Can we just go right? It says in the map. They had a map, people. A map.
Girl, there was a time in this country.
There was a time.
Girl, there was a time in this country for family fun. You had a game board night.
Oh, maybe you played a little Candyland.
Yeah, Parcheesi.
Yahtzee, although people do get a little crazy with the
They do,
Yahtzee,
they do,
as we
they get
know.
crunk with
They
the
do get a little
Yahtzee.
crunk with the Yahtzee, so you gotta watch out. Maybe Uno.
Yes, okay. But you didn't go get your family lost in a maze and that you had to
tell you
you had to
something.
call in security and they had to bring SWAT in.
If you've ever been lost in your own home, this is not the activity for you. Okay, and I have a feeling that they have. There was a time in this country, Francis,
Girl, there was a time.
when your best friend, okay, your pal, your BFF,
your
your
ace
crew,
crew.
your ace crew. I can't believe you said that. So old timey. Your down brother. You know the person that your partner in crime. Okay,
yeah.
they had to do more than one your mama to get
Yes.
stabbed in the head.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not saying that stabbed in the head wasn't going to come at the end of that, but maybe a couple more your mamas.
Yeah.
Or, and then what happened to conflict resolution?
Right. Or talking your feelings out.
Right. There was a time in this country.
Girl,
okay?
there was a time in this country. There was a time in this country that if you were breaking up with a woman,
Thank you.
maybe you wrote a dirty word on her locker.
Ooh, or you went into the bathroom at the Chi-Chi's and you wrote for a good time, call dot. And you put her real number there.
Yes.
You did that. Maybe you did something like that.
Yes, but you didn't think of slaying a bear.
First of all, why the bear gotta die?
Why the bear?
Why
Yes.
the bear gotta
Why?
die?
Bears
Where's
got
Peter?
rights too.
Where's Peter? Why the bear gotta die because of your problem
Yes.
with this woman? And what is it that you think? What does it say about your lack of respect for the police when you think you could put on a bear suit and that's gonna work?
Yeah.
Like that's disrespectful to America's law enforcement.
Yes. I'm Frances Callier.
And I'm her best friend Angela V. Shelton. And thank you for watching Frangela's Idiot of the Week.
Wait.
If you want to listen to it, Audible has it. With over 100,000 titles in virtually every genre, you'll find what you're looking for.
Get a free audiobook and 14-day trial today by signing up at www.audiblepodcast.com/Frangela. That's Frangela, Frangela.